Ba ba da ba 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 da ba da ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Hello, everyone. There's the game capture. Highs and hellos to everyone. Welcome on in, Piggy. Welcome in, Twitch critters, YouTube critters, the lurking critters, the VOD critters, one and all. I say this all the time, but I'll always say it so long as I can remember. Welcome to all of you. Let's see, let me move that out of the way. All right, Piggy says, all right, there's a how to play section. Think it should be in the menus? Oh, wait, did we really forget that? Options. No, I don't. Oh, wait, so I'm back on full screen? That's whatever. Maybe if we start playing? Oh, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so here. Continue, and then that's... Loop 26 with me and SQ being the baddies. Are we the baddies? And I think we're after the precious one, the precious boy. Sorry, I'm brain farting. Oh yeah, so before I get started, I wanted to apologize to anyone who was looking forward to the Cult of the Lamb stream. Unfortunately, my collab partner Z mixed up on what days we were going to stream. He thought I was going to be able to stream Monday, not today. So he completely spaced out. He completely forgot. And unfortunately, we couldn't reschedule. We couldn't do anything later today. We couldn't make it work tomorrow. So we are playing Gnosia today. And my apologies that I didn't let out a official announcement on socials and Discord or whatever, saying, yeah, hey, sorry, no Cult of the Lamb today. While I was taking a break, because I needed to like step away from the computer and just kind of rest after a long escape from Tarkov session, especially since I was expecting to have a long Twitch second stream with Z. I was resting. And when I got done resting and had some lunch, a friend of mine hit me up in DMs and asked to get on a Discord call with me, and we had a very, very long and serious, heavy conversation. Don't worry, nothing like bad, and like, you know, no one's mad or upset at each other. No drama, don't worry about that. But it was big boy talk. It was big boy talk, so I did the best that I could to help them out in their situation, and that took up pretty much the entire time up until I was ready to stream after going AFK afterwards. And now here we are. I got my coffee and I am ready to see what is up with the homie SQ. So SQ, hello. She says hee hee. So it's like started. Okay, Comrade Subaki, which is funny after playing Escape from Tarkov for so many hours, which by the way was a very fun stream. Shout out to Arashi and Eric, the people whom I played with. SQ continues to say good luck or whatever. Oh yeah, you can go ahead and like decide who we eliminate. I kind of want you to, like, not kill Remnin, though. Yes, that is their name, Remnin. He's like mine. Always has been. Right, Remy? Data updated, and Remnin goes, whoa! Like Hank Hill. And Rakia, what's wrong, Remnin? You look terrified. Well, I mean, you're always terrified of something, aren't you? So, yeah, never mind. Trigger warning in this loop? Got it. Thank you very much, Piggy, for giving us all the heads up. Everyone heads up. We got some kind of trigger warning. So just watch out. Remnant, huh? What? Yes, please. Don't mind me. I just sort of had a bad feeling. SQ with their coy schmoil. Alright, here we go. So let's see here. Menu. Oh yeah, how to play. There it is. We got basic rules, screen explanation, advance in the story Q&A part 1 and Q&A part 2. Let me just kind of quickly read through things here. You don't recall exactly what happens in this loop, but if anyone's triggered by abuse themes, they might want to give this loop a pass. Got it. Thank you very much. So let's see here. Repeating the same comments and taking advantage of powerful skills to swing the debate in a specific direction can cause hate, negative attention from the others to build up. Build up too much hate or fail to speak up at all, causing your hate level to decrease too much, and others will begin to view you suspiciously. Yes. So, Chippy kind of keeping quiet to hide a lie. Says Stella is suspicious. Gina, they're trying to influence us. They're suspicious. Comment, hate increase. Oh, I see. So, yeah, Stella not saying anything. Hate decreases. Setsu responding immediately. Comment. Okay. Read that one left to right. Okay, so Setsu. Comment. They're suspicious. Oh, yeah. I read this backwards. Yeah, okay. So yeah, comment. They're suspicious. Gina is thinking they're trying to influence us. Setsu's doing a whole lot of talking, so hate increases. Whereas Stella doesn't say anything. They're suspicious, and Chippy is like keeping it quiet to hide a lie. So suspicious, they're still suspicious, but hate isn't high in that one. So see here, Piggy says Setsu is making a lot of comments, so Gina thinks that's sus. Stella's being too quiet, so Chippy thinks that's sus. Yeah, so they're both sus, but only Setsu is increasing their hate. Stealth makes your hate change more slowly. Ah, I see. Okay. So would you say stealth helps too much or too little hate are both sus? Yes. Would you say stealth helps slow down hate? But would you say, I think it was charm? Can I look at stats real quick? Yeah, here we go. Charm. Would you say charm slows suspicion down? Stealth slows down hate, but charm slows down suspicion. Would you say that? Checking the wiki. Okay, while you check that, let me look at some other stuff. So there's hate, likability and trust, charisma, logic, performance, abilities, charm, and stealth. Actually, let's read charm and stealth. Charm is basically a means of defense for preventing your amicability and trust levels from decreasing when attacked. The higher your charm level, the more you can soften an opposing party's attack power, and the more efficiently you'll be able to refute doubts cast against you and increase the number of people who will help restore your amicability and trust levels. It makes it easier to increase your amicability levels and is a requirement for the Let's Collaborate skill, and may also help trigger character-based events more frequently as well. Oh, interesting. You can indeed talk about those now as well, Piggy. Next is stealth. When your hate level is too high or too low, others will begin to suspect you, and stealth helps to reduce that amount by which your hate increases or decreases. If your stealth level is high, you can continuously make comments against the person you want to eliminate, or avoid having your lies discovered by refraining from commenting and making yourself stand out less. However, you may still be called out by characters with high intuition levels. It also makes it less likely for you to be the target for elimination by the Gnosia. Right. This may be one of the more crucial skills for survival. So looking at SQ, she has both a high stealth and high charm levels. Even when doubted, others are generally quick to defend her, and she is able to dodge suspicion easily, making it difficult to get others on board to vote her out. I see. Yeah, so I was right. Okay. Charm helps you prevent from getting voted out. Stealth helps you... charm helps your suspicion and being voted out. Stealth helps your hate and being targeted by the Gnosia. Okay, so those are big defensive skills. Logic deals trust damage. How sus you are. Oh, okay. Performance deals amicably. How much characters like you damage. Oh, okay. So let's see here. Let's charisma, logic, performance. Here we go. Okay, then yeah, let's read that then. The most crucial abilities for influencing debates are charisma, logic, and performance. The degree to which everyone's amicably and trust towards a target are affected by attacks. In the form of suspect and recovery in the form of defend is dependent on the levels of these abilities. So charisma defends how much others will trust and follow you. Charisma, right, not charm, right. Charisma defines how much trust and follow you, your opinions and comments. Since attacks by followers will further add to the attack power of your own comments, the more people you have following you, the more influential your opinions become. Okay. Logic is basically the power of attacks on one's trust. Oh, okay. I think I'm starting to get this now. The higher it is, the more damage is dealt to the target's trust level. Of course, that also means that defending a target will also facilitate a greater recovery for their trust level. Defending a target will facilitate a greater recovery to their trust level. Right. Okay. Additionally, you can also use this to increase the number of comments you can go back. You can use this to increase the number of comments you can go back and check in the backlog. Oh, right. Yes, I recall that now. Yeah, okay. Performance. Performance is basically the power of attacks on one's amicability. The higher it is, the more damage is dealt to the target's amicability level. Defending a target will also facilitate a greater recovery to their amicability level. It also carries the effect of making lies harder to spot, making it an extremely important ability when playing as the Gnosia and depending on lies. Wait, hold on, I didn't understand that. Power of attacks on one's amicably. So Rakio has low charisma, but high logic and performance. Okay. Since few people will be swayed by their suspect, it seems as though their influence is weak, but this actually damages one's amicably and trust significantly. By suspect, they mean doubt. Okay, hold on. So, like, if I were to speak... Right. When I cast doubt on someone. Okay. Since few people will be swayed by their doubt, it seems as though their influence is weak, but this actually damages one amicably and trust significantly. So... but can deal big damage on their own. Okay, right. Okay. So... But in terms of efficiency and trying to get people to vote for someone, like, you know, if I wanted to get a bunch of people to vote on SQ, for example, wouldn't a higher charisma be better at that? So charisma defines how much others will trust and follow your opinions and comments, since attacks by followers will further add to the attack power of your own comments. The more people you have following you, the more influential your opinions become. So, like, efficiently, you would want a decent base of logic and performance, but having a higher charisma is arguably better because that gets more people to follow you and that gets more people to vote on the person that you want to suss out. Let's look at likability and trust real quick. Each character, including the player, has a certain level amicably, i.e. whether they are liked or disliked, and trust, i.e. whether they are considered friend or foe, human or not. That's so interesting how they separate that into two separate things. So people can like you even if they don't consider... People can like you whether they consider you a foe or not even human. They can like you. For every other... for every other character. While debating amicably and trust levels are affected by each character's actions. When you suspect or defend a character or refute someone's argument, these levels fluctuate accordingly. So Rikio suspects SQ. Setsu thinks they're suspicious. Gina says they don't like them. Setsu and Gina's respective levels of amicably and trust with regard to SQ decreases. Okay. And before I read Piggy's comment, let me read this last paragraph. The level to which you can decrease these amicable and trust levels and the level to which you are able to avoid having them decrease depends on the ability levels of the character in question. Refer to the respective amicable and trust levels when deciding on whom you want to vote for to eliminate. Okay, and then Piggy says, high charisma is good because Riz trains are good, but a Riz train is also only as good as the attack levels of the people jumping on it. Oh. Charisma is powerful, but more situational than logic or performance. Oh. Okay. So, charisma has... A high charisma has the chance to be super effective and powerful if the right people jump on the Riz train. So people with high logic and performance. But someone with high logic and performance, that will always be powerful and effective. It may not be as powerful as the ideal situation for a high charisma with the right people jumping on the Riz train, but high logic and performance is consistently always good. Yep, I see. Okay. I like that more then. Okay. I like consistency more than chance. True. Engineers and doctors, yeah. Okay. Let me look at my skills real quick. So let's see here. My charisma. Okay, yeah, I just got everything more or less to 10. And I got my stealth up because I was playing a lot of Gnosia. And it looks like I was very interested in intuition because I wanted to sniff out the filthy, stinky liars. And charm and stealth are my defensive stats, which, yes, I was having, especially when I was Gnosia, I was having a hard time. They were sussing me out and voting me out very quickly. So if I'm going to continue playing more Gnosia, I definitely need to invest more in my charm and stealth. Right. Now is where I can start building up my build. Okay. So let's see. Let's look at intuition now. See if there's anything that I might be missing about intuition. The intuition ability has no direct effect on discussions per se. It simply increases your chances of seeing through lies. When characters who are able to lie, Gnosia, AC followers, bugs, make false statements, the lower the performance ability of the speaker, the higher your chance of seeing through the lie. Intuition helps you to quickly find liars who should be put into cold sleep as early as possible, making it an important weapon for human characters, as well as an effective way for AC followers to find out who the Gnosia is so that they can be protected. You know what? I didn't think about that for an AC follower. I didn't consider that, but that's a good point. Always be sure to watch characters with high intuition levels closely. If the most prominent of these characters, Comet, suddenly begins to strongly suspect a certain person, this may be because she has discovered that they are lying about something. Keep an eye out for these kind of reactions as they can help you get a better understanding of the situation. Right. So that's Comet and Remnant, I think. And I think the Mute Girl, I think they both had a high intuition. All three of them had a high intuition. Additionally, a lie is a statement that purposely goes against what the speaker knows to be true, or with no real proof or reason behind it. For the Gnosia, suspecting a human or defending an ally is a lie. Right. So see here. SQ, who is Gnosian, says a lie about Gina. Defends Setsu. Defending a human or doubting an ally is not a lie. Right. So yeah, if you mix up between lies and truths, that makes it so that way people with high intuition don't have as often as a chance to detect a lie. So Stella, who's an AC follower, lies, and is also an engineer. When an AC follower acts as an engineer, any report they give will be a lie. Really? Oh, that's right. Yeah, because that's true. Yeah. Any report is a lie. Oh, okay. I see. But what was... So it was performance, right? That helps protect you with lies? More damage as though targets and defending a target also the ability also carries the effect of making lies harder to spot. Yes. Okay. So the AC follower can be right on accident, but they are still lying. Right, yeah. Okay. So yeah, if I went high logic and performance for when I wanted to go on the offensive, that would make me... Right. Let me read stealth real quick. Stealth. When your hate level is too high or too low, others will begin to suspect you, and stealth helps to reduce the amounts by which your hate increases and decreases. If your stealth level is high, you can continuously make comments against the person you want to eliminate or avoid having your lies discovered by refraining from commenting and making yourself stand out less. However, you may still be called out by characters with high intuition levels. Oh, right, for lies. Yeah. It also makes it less likely for you to be targeted for elimination by Gnosia. This may be one of the most crucial skills for survival. Okay. Okay. The thing is, I want a high charm and stealth, so I can be engaged in conversations. Like I want to play aggressive. I want to call people out left and right. And I want to be safe from Gnosia, and I want to be safe from voting, whether I'm human or Gnosia or whatever. So, like, I think my priority should be charm and stealth. And I think if I have high of those, even if, let's say, arguably my logic and performance aren't necessarily very high, but I'm making up for slightly lower logic and performance because I can just keep doubting people who I suspect are bad, because I have those defensive stats to play aggressively. And of course, it still works on the flip side as Gnosia, where I can, cast doubt. I can... Well, see, the only thing is I wouldn't have a high performance, so I'd have to be very careful about lying. Might want to lean into charisma. True. Yeah. Because, trying to invest in 4 skills is a lot. And as you said, having 10 is like the minimum to like just make things work. So if I have high charm and stealth, but I also have a high charisma, even if I'm not performing too great, but I have that safety net to just keep going with doubt. Eventually, maybe people will jump on the bandwagon, and then gradually that becomes stronger. You're right. And that's 3 skills instead of 4. That's not a bad idea. My performance would still be a little low, so would my intuition. So I won't get that free win off of sniffing out lies. I'll still have to do my own detective work. And I'll have to be very careful about lying, which I really only have to worry about Gnosia or AC follower. So maybe as Gnosia. So if I don't have a high performance and I play Gnosia, maybe I shouldn't lie about being a certain role, and instead just be on the offensive on just calling people out, as I would as a human. Piggy, having high stealth will help compensate for low performance as a lying role, because you don't have to speak up as much. Wait. Having high stealth will help compensate for low performance as a lion role because you don't have to speak up as much. So if I'm like engineer, yeah, that's true, because I only need to make one lie a day if I was like an engineer saying Setsu is the Gnosia. I lie once, but my high stealth makes people not really suss me out too much, even with people with a high intuition. So thus I can continue the attack on Setsu. But would I make any, would I tell any lie if I'm not an engineer? When would I lie if I was just saying I'm a crew member, but I'm really a Gnosia, and I'm just casting doubt on people left and right? Okay. While you do that, let me go ahead and continue looking at the how to play. I think I got all the basic stuff. Yeah. Logical inconsistency. Let me look at logical inconsistency. What is this? For characters able to lie, it is crucial to falsely present oneself as engineer or doctor and purposely make false or otherwise made up reports. Actually, yeah, this is in relation to what Piggy's saying here. So yeah, let me see what this says. Thus preventing the others from obtaining or believing factual information provided by other characters. However, these lies will sometimes fail to line up with the current situation, making it clear that the person given the report is lying. This is known as a logical failure and can be pointed out using the definite enemy logic skill, right? Which some people have, like Rikio. This can occur in a wide variety of situations, some of which are already clear from time to deep thought to recognize. For example, if this person really is an engineer, then and working from there to check, the person reported by an engineer to be Gnosia has disappeared. This is simple. The engineer is clearly lying. A Gnosia will never eliminate another Gnosia. Right? Yeah, that one's very obvious, right? When there are no AC followers or bugs, only Gnosia, an opposing engineer doctor has disappeared. Wait, what? When the only present character capable of lying is Gnosia, and two people have claimed to be engineers, or doctors, I guess is what it's saying. The remaining engineer doctor can only be Gnosia. This is because the disappearance itself is proof that the person is human. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's what it's saying. Yeah, that's what it's saying. If, yeah. Okay, so yeah, the parentheses, that's just a weird way to say engineer or doctor. Okay. Number 2, there are no true engineers or doctors left. This occurs when engineers or doctors have announced their presence on the first day, and you know that one of them is definitely the real thing, right? True engineer doctors don't need any sort of plotting to get their story straight, and their reports will never contradict the facts. If a doctor's report contradicts all of the engineer's reports, then it's clear that the doctor is a fake. Wait. If the doctor's report contradicts all the engineer reports... Right, because there's 2 engineers. Right. Be sure to check to make sure whether there is at least one doctor or engineer whose reports line up with a doctor or engineer in question. Oh, okay. That's one way to go about it. So, like, if an engineer at the start of the day says Setsu is Gnosia, then we vote out Setsu to be frozen, and the doctor confirms that they're Gnosia, then that doctor's no, because that doesn't really confirm who's lying or who's telling the truth. Well, see, if they both, no, unfortunately that's not foolproof. Failure to clear conditions. This type of failure happens often to more cowardly liars. Doctors' reports indicates how many Gnosia are left. If a certain doctor continuously report that the people they've checked out were human, then there should be more than enough Gnosia to take over. So why haven't they? And why hasn't the game ended? This may be a clear-cut logical failure. Sometimes an engineer fearing being targeted by the Gnosia will keep reporting that everyone they check out is human. Wait. Sometimes an engineer fearing being targeted by the Gnosia will keep reporting that everyone they check out is human, and end up having reported that everyone remaining is human, but the game has yet to end. This can also throw things into confusion. Right. Sometimes takes courage to be able to lie efficiently. 2 people have disappeared, bug elimination, but the person you eliminated hasn't been investigated. Only true engineers can eliminate bugs, right? Not enough AC followers or bugs. This becomes more likely to occur when there are a large number of fake people. Prove that the engineer could investigate and report as human would be true doctor AC follower. If they were a bug, then they could be then they would be eliminated that night. Defending people and visiting them at night increases your amicability level with the person in question. Most events occur when your level is high with the involved characters is high. Okay. Some events are triggered by using defend on a specific character. If you haven't been using the defend option much, try using defend on someone to see if that doesn't set off an event you have yet to witness. Okay. There are also events that will not occur or progress until you collaborate with certain characters. For example, even if you notice that your collaborator is lying about something, if you continue to cooperate with them and survive together till the end, you may get to see a special ending or unlock special items, etc. If you feel like you're stuck in place at some point in the story, you may want to try using the Let's Collaborate function with another character. Even if I know that they're lying. Interesting. By the way, characters' abilities levels increase with each special item unlocked. These levels will also increase in small increments as you repeat loops. Oh, they also increase during repeat loops. Okay. Try fostering relationships, collaborating with, and surviving together with different characters. Yeah. Now the Q&A. Yeah, let's read those Q&As. But Piggy is back, so let's see here. Piggy says, fake claiming as a strategy pretty much demands a performance build, right? Otherwise, you'll be like Shigemichi and get caught lying super fast. On my build, where your high stealth and charm and performance is one of your dump stats, you never fake claim as a Gnosia bug or follower. Okay, yeah. That was my original thought. Okay, so I think I misread you on your previous comment then. Because yeah, that's what I was thinking of going with for my build. I also want high stealth and charm, with a sprinkle of charisma. So yeah, for me, I would probably never want to fake claim as Gnosia bug or follower. Okay, yeah, we're in agreement there. Okay, so question, I get told that you're annoying. Each time you make a comment, your level of attention, hate from the others increases. Suspect and defend in particular. As well as the use of skills bring particular attention to you also. Also, when you yourself are doubted, quickly and carelessly denying accusations and arguing back will be seen as unnatural behavior, causing you to stand out further, right? Piggy has told me that. After having the group's attention placed on you, try to refrain from commenting for a little while and hang back and wait for everyone to cool down a bit. You can increase your stealth ability to stand out less when making comments and using skills. Right, okay. Next question. I keep getting put into cold sleep. So yeah, that's charm. Higher your charm ability, more likable you will seem to others. Which can be extremely helpful. You can also increase your stealth ability to stand out less when making comments and using skills, right? When playing as Gnosia or another one of the characters capable of lying, if your performance ability is low, your lies will be seen through quickly, and you'll be more likely to get sent into cold sleep, so be careful. That might have been my problem, because when I was Gnosia, I was constantly pretending to be like engineer or something, and I think I didn't have the performance for it. I got taken out by the Gnosia again, so yeah, stealth. Feel like you may be targeted on a particular night. Try using the stealth-based skill Small Talk. Yep. Why does everyone hate me? The answer is charm. Yep. Nobody listens to me. Convincing people to listen to you requires finesse. With a high charisma level, more people will agree with and support your opinions, and a high logic level will help you get others on your side when you find a particular character to be untrustworthy. But a high performance level will allow you to move people emotionally. Oh, yes, that's right, yes. Being able to read the room is also crucial. Defending someone whom everyone else sees as an enemy is pointless. And if there's anyone who's actively standing up to you, they'll most likely jump on any comment you might make, right? It's really frustrating when there's someone you know to be an enemy, yet you end up losing because nobody will agree with you. However, it's important to accept that sometimes these just happen and to shake it off and look forward to the next battle. Okay. So yeah, sometimes the luck of the die just sucks and you're just SOL. Okay. Want to increase a bunch of levels. What do you say about that? When finishing a loop, the amount of XP you earn depends on difficulty level of that loop, making the loop more difficult, for example, by including 6 Gnosia and no Engineer or Guardian Angels and clearing the loop as a human, or by clearing the loop as a single Gnosia with 14 humans, etc. will allow you to score a whole mess of XP. Yep. Also, you can earn an XP bonus by successfully clearing events. Additionally, you can gain XP by doing things like surviving together with a collaborator or defending against Gnosia attacks as a guardian angel, or if your character is able to lie by falsely claiming to be an engineer, etc., etc. Basically, if something seems like it would make it harder to survive, or if you cause something that wouldn't normally happen to occur, you'll be rewarded with XP. Okay. Want to reconfigure my abilities. Try playing a role you wouldn't normally take on, and something cool just might happen. Okay. Setting the number of characters to 15 may prove beneficial as well. Okay, I could do that. I can consistently do 15 people. Piggy says, the following actions qualify as lies. Fake claiming, giving BS reports as a fake claimer, being one of the Gnosia and defending another Gnosia. Oh, that's okay, yeah, and being one of the Gnosia and doubting, agreeing that a non-Gnosia is sus. Oh, really? Really? Okay. Huh. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So unless you play very quiet as a Gnosia, you need performance with Gnosia. Because literally almost anything you say or do, aside from being silent as Gnosia, can be seen as sus and can trigger an intuition. Because everything you do is pretty much a lie. Just about. Okay. So... Okay, tell me how to respec if I want. Nah, I mean, yeah, you can go ahead. I probably won't be respeccing for a while because I think regardless of my respec, I would want everything to be at level 10. It's just a matter of what are my goals and like maybe respecking my skills. That way I can trigger certain events. I would probably just do that. If I'm trying to trigger a specific event and I need to respec my skills to make it easier, like that's probably how I would do it. Hold on. Let me check something. What if I still had... What if I had a high charm and stealth, but instead of dumping some points into charisma, I do performance instead? Right, so it counts as talking. Right. Of one's likability. The higher it is, the more damage dealt to the target's likability level. Defending a target will also facilitate a greater recovery for their likability. Also carries the effect of making it harder to detect lies. So if I were to go on the offensive with performance, charm, and stealth, I wouldn't be able to attack someone's trust very well, nor would I probably get a lot of people to jump on my Riz train, but I could at least attack someone's likability. And if there's someone that I want to defend, and actually I think this is actually very well, actually no, logic also does this as well, but with trust. But if I defend someone, I can increase their likability. Kukrushka. Who was a Kukrushka? Is that the mute girl? Data. Oh wait, that's not everyone. Okay, it is the mute girl? Okay. Okay. Now, but the question is... having likability and trust as two separate things, like, really, like, it complicates, but it's like a good complication. It doesn't make this simple, which is good. So how effective would it be in terms of offense to have a high performance but 10 charisma and 10 logic? So like when I am attacking someone, I'm casting doubt on someone and I have a pretty decent performance, I'm lowering their likability. How effective is that alone? Not having a high charisma to get people to jump on the wrist train, and not having a high logic to also attack that person's trust as well as their likability. For offense, is performance alone enough? Does that do anything? Especially considering if I have high charisma and high stealth, and I'm able to just doubt and doubt and doubt and doubt a lot. They won't be a lot of damage, except for their likability maybe, but I can hit it a lot. How effective is that? It can be. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with that build instead then, because when I play Gnosia, I don't want to just sit there and be quiet. Like I said, I want to play aggressive in this game, whether I'm human or Gnosia. So I want to have the charm and stealth to play aggressively with less risk. But if I'm playing aggressive, I want to be able to know what I'm attacking and how I can use that effectively. True. Yeah. Rakio does get voted out pretty easily. Because, yeah, very few people like Rakio. That's right. Okay. All right, I think I'll go with that. So, see, is there any more Q&A that I want to read? Okay, I think I'm good with that. So, what was, see, okay, so Tab does this. What was, and then Data shows me this. What was the button that showed me the other screen that shows me everyone currently, at play? I forget what that was. It was like a blue screen. It was something like it was like a press of a button of something. Q or E? Yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, Q. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Okay. So... okay. And right now, my skills are kind of whatever. I have some decent, like, I'm starting to get there with charm and stealth. I can't be too crazy just yet, but since I'm Gnosia, let's play it quiet, so wait and see. Already calling out SQ, huh? Dang. Okay. Unfortunately for this, because SQ needs to get Remnant. Let's see here. So Rakio is the one who's doing this. High logic, high performance. So yeah, they're hitting SQs. They have low intuition as well. So they have... But they don't have very high charisma or charm. In summary of the loop so far, SQ wants you to spare Remnant. Rakio noticed Remnant seems not okay, but doesn't want to look like they care, and Remnant is getting that bad vibes. Yeah, their intuition is non-existent, as is their charm. So if I attack them, I can defend SQ, but I can also attack Rakio to lower their likability. And that might be all that I can afford to do, because again, I'm Gnosia, so I need to play it a little bit quietly. So let's try that. So let's defend SQ. Alright, Setsu's with us. So is Otomi. Let's be quiet for right now. Alright, SQ's jumping on it. Okay. So let's see here. So SQ has high stealth and charm. Their performance is really good, so they are hitting Rakio's unlikability very hard. So since she just less min-max, right. If I because SQ has high defense, I can let her say this, and I can stay quiet, and she'll be fine. But then the next day, I can also jump on Rakio as well. So yeah, let's do that. Sounds like a plan to you. Awesome. Thank you, Piggy. Thank you again, Piggy. Wow, I haven't had a bot hit my channel in a while. It's been a really long time. Thank you, Piggy. All right, cast doubt on Rakio. All right, Gina's feeling the vibes. And SQ's jumping on. All right, and now we just stay quiet. Uh-huh. This is good. This looks good. Interesting. Xiaoming. I remember Xiaoming having very high skills. Whoops. High stealth, that's what it was. Pretty decent charm. So yeah, he is tough to get out. high performance, so he is helping with Rikio's likability, unfortunately. Okay. SQ's arguing. All right, vote for Rikio. Oh, look at that. Woo! That worked like a recipe. Okay, okay. Cool, cool. You know, having SQ as a Gnosia partner is really good because she can safely throw out her accusations with her very high defense. All right, let's level up. So see here, I can afford one level. Since I'm currently Gnosia, let's level up my charm right now. All right, leave room. Who likes me right now? Gina likes me. So let's go say hi to Gina if I can. I sure can. What up, Gina? Choose a target. Okay, so let's see here. Who voted for SQ? Obviously, Rikio. Most people voted for Rikio. Getting rid of Sha Ming wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, no one really suspects us. Sha Ming. Sha Ming, who's very defensive. Got that high charisma. Setsu's pretty dangerous too. If we get on Setsu's bad side. Chippy's got very high intuition. What is SQ? SQ has really high performance. Okay, so I don't think Chippy, unless he gets really lucky, I don't think he can sniff out her lies. Let's see. Ooh, wow, Jonas is pretty dangerous too. Who has the highest charm? So Sha Ming, Otomi. I think I'm gonna go with getting rid of Sha Ming. I think I'm gonna go for that. Jonas is actually kind of dangerous, though. So either Jonas, let's see, in Setsu. Never feel bad about eliminating Sean. So true. So true. I think I want to save Sha Ming for later. Because we have a lot of people to get rid of and vote for, which is very hard for people. Because we have options for people with low charm. So I think I want to get rid of either Setsu or Jonas, actually. Because if they suspect either me or SQ, that's going to be very dangerous. I'll get rid of Jonas just because Setsu is Betsu. Chippy and Otomi collaborating. Okay. Okay, refuse. Good stuff. Ooh, casting some doubt on Otomi. Okay, okay. Tomi has very high charm. I think I'll stay quiet for that one. With his stats aren't that great to really hurt Otomi a whole lot. Ooh, but we do need to defend Remnant. But Gina doesn't really have very high stats offensively, right? I mean, decent logic, but he's got very high stealth and some decent charm, so I think I could stay quiet on that one too. Unless maybe a Riz train hops on. Xiaoming jumping in on that. With the high performance. Okay, if he has high performance, what was Gina's skill? Logic. That's true. Defending him is in line. That is true. That is true. Yeah, between Gina and Xiaoming, they're attacking his trust and his likability. So, yeah, let's defend him now. All right, thank you, Setsu. So far, Setsu's... I'm glad I got rid of Jonas instead of Setsu. Setsu's being pretty Betsu right now. Ooh, okay, attacking Chippy. So let's see here. So, yeah, high charisma... high logic and performance versus Chip. Let's see, what sort of defenses does Chippy have? Pretty decent stealth and charm. Yeah. I could indeed go either way for sure. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. But since Setsu's got some pretty good stats, and maybe if SQ also jumps on the bandwagon, that might be enough. I'm gonna go ahead and agree. I'm gonna jump in on that. Okay, yeah, Shiggy, okay. Xiaoming and Chippy. Ooh, okay. We do have an AC follower. Okay. Interesting. Yep. Let's go for Chippy. Ooh. Okay. I am honestly fine with any of these people. I'm super fine with any of them. Sorry, not sorry, Chippy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hi, media. Hello again. Thank you so much for stopping by in the Escape from Tarkov stream. How was it? How did you enjoy my insufferable newbiness? It's so cute. Thank you. That's what I try to go for. If I'm not gonna play a game good, I'm gonna be very cute. And Eric and Ashara were very fun and very helpful. They gave me a very good first experience with Escape from Tarkov, and I would love to play that with you too, media. Because I would love to have an excuse to hang out with you more, whether that be in VR chat or on stream or whatever. But welcome on in. We're playing the Among Us-like game, but it's a visual novel game with stats. Look at these abilities: charisma, intuition, logic, charm, performance, stealth. Imagine if Among Us was an RPG, essentially. All right, so let's see who is saying what. Ooh, okay, Setsu. Just put a pin in the trigger warning. Thank you, Piggy. Yes. Just a heads up, this current round of this game has some kind of trigger warning of some kind of abuse. So let's see here. Honestly, since neither me or SQ are in danger, I think I'll just stay quiet. Because I'm fine with any of these three getting voted out. I'll just stay quiet. Ooh, but Remnant's after Otomi. I don't want Otomi to attack Remnant. No, doesn't he have... Hold on. Doesn't he have high stealth and charm? Well, he's got high stealth. Decent charm. And Otomi... Oh, Otomi has very high logic and very high charm. Let's see here. Well, no. No. Wait. If she has high logic... Yeah, Remnant's got high stealth and intuition, yeah. If she has high logic and he has high stealth, was it? Then yeah, she can't do anything to him. She can hit pretty hard, but she can't... thankfully, with her high logic... and his high stealth, he pretty much negates what she's got. Oh, that's not how stealth works? Oh, okay, then maybe I'll go ahead and jump on the bandwagon and hit Otomi to keep Remnant safe. And Gina can't trust Chippy. She doesn't really have the stats for it. Oh, I thought logic attacks hate. No, wait, no, it attacks trust. That's right. Okay. Hitotomi. There goes the precious beluga whale. Ooh, we have an event with Gina. Perfect. What up, Gina? Today was pretty rough. Time to take a shower and refresh. Hey. What up, MB? It's Gina. What up? I apologize. It's fine, I simply forgot to lock the door. Uh-huh. A likely excuse. I am starting to see that too, yeah. Anyways, I don't mind being seen if it's by you, Tsubaki. You don't say. You don't say. Let me just double check. Oh, you're female. Oh, I thought you were non-binary. Oh, it's Rikio. Rikio's the non-binary one. And Setsu. Okay. Yeah, I'll if you don't mind, I'll just, I'll be looking. I'll be looking. Wow. Okay. Wow. I don't mind. I hope you don't. All right, I'm getting out now. See you tomorrow. Bye, boo. Okay, so Setsu and Gina have been pretty helpful. Shigi's been pretty helpful as well. So it comes down to either Chippy or Sha Ming. So let's see here. Who did I vote for on the revote? I voted for Chippy. So, and Chippy voted for Sha Ming. And Sha Ming voted for Chippy. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. True, yeah, because they both came out a day later. That's right, that's right. Okay. Let's see. Didn't Chippy also have beef with Remnen? Remnen suspected Otomi, but Chippy defended Otomi. That's what it was. Okay. In terms of getting voted off, who has less who has more charm? It's Chippy, right? Chippy with the mid charm and Sha Ming with the... Oh no, they have both. They both have about the same amount of charm. But Sha Ming's pretty stealthy. High intuition. Little to no intuition. That intuition is dangerous. So probably get rid of Chippy. Yeah. Chippy! Well, that sucks. You don't say, huh? Calling me out? So, Sha Ming's looking pretty strange. Okay. with everything that I've got now. Yeah, especially with Shigemichi jumping on board. So let's see here. Shigemichi. Ooh, he's got like no defensive stats, but he's got that charisma. So if I jump in... This is true. This is true. So yeah, jump in. I agree. Perfect. Yep. That charisma's putting in work. Ooh, and no one came to his defense. Ooh. Okay. So since Shigemichi helped, I can go ahead and cast Doubt on him as well. Or am I being too loud? Gina's on... The only person I really have to worry about is Setsu. I don't really have to worry about Gina too much. SQ's on my side. I've defended Remnin. And Shigemichi's kind of on board with sussing out Sha Ming. So as long as Setsu or Remnin... I do have low performance, yeah. And, who else has high intuition right now? So let's see, your Sha Ming, garbage intuition. Remnant could... Yeah, the one I can't let die. Didn't Remnant just, No, maybe I should be quiet. Maybe I should be quiet. Let's be quiet for another round. Let's see what's up. Ooh, Remnant's attacking Shigemichi. Okay. But you don't have very good offensive stats. And he's got a very high... Well, so yeah, stealth is... Yeah. Got that charisma. Some decent charm. Ooh, his logic and performance does kind of outdo them. Let's be quiet. Ooh, SQ is jumping on Shigemichi. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Huh. She's in a much better defensive position than I am. I'll remain quiet. Ooh, Gina's defending Remnin. Okay. No, she's trusting Shigemichi over Remnin. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, Setsu attacking Gina. Setsu's got them stats. She's got some good stats. Remnant's suspecting Gina. Interesting, okay. Xiaoming's defending Gina. A lot of people defended Gina. So Gina's in a good place. Let's go ahead and hit Xiaoming. Setsu's feeling me. No one came to defend you. SQ trying to collaborate with Remnin. Okay. Refusing, okay. This is a tricky one. There was a lot of different accusations being thrown around, so let's start from the beginning. Shigemichi suspected Xiaoming. Remnin and SQ attacked Shigemichi. And Gina defended Shigemichi. Setsu attacked Gina. And the only person that really actually no, a lot of people defended Gina. It comes down between Shigemichi and Xiaoming. Who would I want to vote for? Shigemichi or Xiaoming? Xiaoming did suspect that I am Gnosia. And no one defended Xiaoming. People defended Shigemichi. Let's go for Xiaoming. And Xiaoming voted for me. Ooh, 2 votes. Okay, 2 people voted for Remnin. So let's see. Gina voted for Remnin. And Shigemichi voted for Remnin. Ooh, that's scary. That is scary. Okay. So I won't vote for Remnin next round, nor will SQ. Setsu probably won't either. So it comes down between trying to get everyone to vote for either Gina or Shigemichi. Gina was very well defended, so Shigemichi might have to be the next. We'll see. No one. Setsu's been very quiet, though. But no, Remnin did vote for Shigemichi. So Remnin has reason to suspect Shigemichi. So yeah, we want to try and get Shigemichi out next round. So let's hit Xiaoming hard. Let's cast out on Xiaoming. No one's defending you. And I can cover Remnant. Yes, do that. Ooh. Dane. Alright, start the votes. Come on, Xiaoming. Woo! That was a close one. Interesting. SQ voted for Remnin. Interesting. Huh. I was not expecting that. Shigemichi voted for Xiaoming, which is good. And Setsu voted for Xiaoming. Interesting. Bye, Felicia. Alright. Where's Gina? Continue making friends with Gina. You wish you could trust me? You can. Okay. Gina's well defended, so it comes down to voting. Let's see, not voting. Comes down to getting rid of either Setsu or Shigemichi. Setsu's been very quiet. Shigemichi has... Let's see. Setsu's got very good stats. They are a very, very dangerous enemy. Shigemichi is not very offensive. They're very charismatic, but there's also not a lot of people left. Not having a lot of people left doesn't make your charisma very strong. Oh, wait, no, wait, don't we win? Hold on, because it's me and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's not yet. Okay. Let's get rid of Setsu. Setsu's the dangerous one. Gina's got my back. Shigemichi's not very dangerous. I think we can make this work. Get rid of Setsu. Sorry, Betsu. All right. SQ's jumping on Shigemichi. I can too. Let's see. Wait, no, because she's very defensive. And Remnant still got that high intuition. Pretty high performance, so attacking likability. And Shigemichi, yeah, he's getting wrecked. Ooh, and Remnant agrees. Okay. And no one came to his defense. Okay. Cast out on Shigemichi. SQB looking pretty sus. I can defend that because yeah, he's got high charisma. So let's defend SQ. Remnant attacking Gina. I can let that be. SQ's jumping on the Gina train. Interesting. Interesting. Then yeah, that's an automatic loss for Gina then. If me, Remnant, and SQ all vote for Gina, she's a goner. All right, Gina's jumping on the bandwagon for Shigemichi. Okay, then that can go either way then, between the three of us. It just comes down to who SQ votes for. Didn't she attack Shigemichi twice, though? She did. So since he attacked Shigemichi twice, I'm going to go ahead and guess that she's going to vote Shigemichi. Let's vote for Shigemichi then. Done data. We did it. We vote out Shigemichi and we eliminate Gina, leaving SQ, me, and Remnant for last. Bye, buddy. SQ, hey, Tsubaki, thanks for, doing as I asked. You, totally spared Remnant for me, right? Thanks a lot, Tsubaki. I, totally appreciate it. We won, but at what cost? Yeah, we're about to find out. This is probably where the trigger warning's gonna come up, everyone, so strap yourselves in or come back in, I don't know, 5 minutes. Okay, then. Hee. Remy. So, what should I, do with you first? Results will be displayed. Huge XP. How many people was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There was 11 of us, 2 Gnosias, 1 AC follower. Chippy was the AC follower. Yeah. After Xiaoming sussed me out, I kind of suspected that, yeah. No Guardian Angel. Okay. Okay. How long we been going for? Hour and 47 minutes? Let's do another one. We can try and do what they suggested, 15. No AC follower. What'd they say? No doctors and no engineers? 15 people, no doctors or engineers. We can at least have guards. Let's have guards. Maybe guards and Guardian Angel? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see how this goes. Oh, shoot, I said that I'm Gnosia. Ah, crap, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I didn't want to be Gnosia. I forgot about my role. Darn it. Oh, that sucks. No engineer or doctor. I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. That is true. Less people to suss me out, so okay, yeah. Ew, and Sha Ming's my partner? Ew, gross. You know, us Gnosia, it's like we're doing charity work. We take people out of this shitty universe and send them to heaven, right? But hey, I do what I gotta do. Getting rid of these humans for their own sake. Let's see. Oh, we do have a story part for him as Gnosia, so okay, this works out. This works out. And Gina is my friend. Ooh, and Comet is my detractor. Ooh, that's a scary detractor to have. Okay. Should be attacking Stella. Rakio also suspecting Stella. Who's Stella again? Oh, right, you. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay, everyone's kind of jumping on Stella. I can, you know what? I'll jump in on that too, just so I can kind of say something. Setsu defending Stella. Otomi defending Stella. Shigemichi defending Stella. Okay. Some very likable people. Could the guards please stand up? Alright, Shigemichi. She did indeed roll poorly. So Shigemichi being a guard. Interesting. Okay. And Rakio. Interesting. That's actually kind of a scary combo. The person with high logic and performance and the person with high charisma. Yeah, if they both attacked someone, that would be scary. Ooh, Eureka want to collaborate with Comet? Please say no. Oh, thank God. Whew, that would have been scary. Kagrushka suspecting Yuriko. I like that. Tommy looking a little bit suspicious. Comet not liking Otomi. Okay. You know what? If Comet doesn't like Otomi, let's put a little bit of pressure on Otomi a little bit. But let's go ahead and vote for Stella. Okay, wow, Jonas, everyone just thinks Jonas stinks, apparently. Holy crap. Okay. Probably vote for Chippy then, since, since he's got the high intuition. SQ voting for Jonas. We can defend that, because that's not a lie. We know he's human, so that's not a lie. Ooh, but comment attacking Sha Ming? I do like that, though. I do like that. Oh, I know, he's my ally. Shoot, yeah. Oh, wait, Sha Ming, wait. Ooh, I didn't realize Sha Ming oh, yeah, he has 3. Brother, Alright. Dane. Comment going after me and Sha Ming. That's rough. That is super rough. All right, I gotta defend him. I got to. What is Comet's offensive stats? Not much. Performance, which Sha Ming isn't very likable, so yeah, that kinda... yeah. Actually, no, he's got decent charm. Oh, never mind. Yeah, he's got very high stealth. That's what it is. Very good performance, too. So... Alright. Defended Jonas. I defended Sha Ming. Let's get chippy. Let's try. Come on, baby. Woo! That was a close one. Oh boy, that was a close one. Alright, level up. Okay. How many levels do I have? Ooh, I got 3. Okay, let's do one of each. Charm, performance, and stealth. Yeah, let's do that. This is actually exactly what I wanted. I wanted higher charm and stealth with a little bit of in performance. Yeah, I like this. I like this. This is perfect. All right, who's my, ooh, Shigemichi. Interesting. Oh, Stella was my friend. Oh, that sucks. What up, Shiggy? This is rough. Stella, yes indeed. Shiggy, so who's Gnosia? Who isn't Gnosia? It's exhausting. If I've known this was gonna happen, I would have just got cyberized. Cyberized? Huh? Sabaki, you don't know cyberization? That's pretty rare these days. Okay, well, cyberization is like you take a human and bam, you upload their entire self onto the internet. It's like becoming a hermit, like an internet hermit. Oh, they had an episode like that in Black Mirror. Stella, those undergoing cyberization can preserve their consciousness online almost for eternity. In exchange, however, the physical body must be given up. Oh, exactly like Black Mirror. Shiggy, yeah, so if you get cyberized, you can play video games forever. Nothing with motion controls, but still. Stella, Shiggy, I believe you are misunderstanding something. Shiggy, huh? Really? Stella, cyberization merely preserves the consciousness. Unless you are recalculated and reconstructed on a network, you would not be able to actually think nor act. And recalculation costs an extremely large amount of money. To be able to play video games forever, you would require quite a substantial fortune. Shiggy, for real? Damn, that sucks. Stella, however, to get a cyberization license, you do have to fulfill extremely strict and specific conditions. Just, excuse me, a little burpee. Just the fact that you fulfilled those conditions is quite impressive. Shiggy, well, actually a long time ago I received this message. It said, congratulations! You've been selected to qualify for a cyberization license. To process your application, please transfer the required funds. Oh, Shiggy, you poor sweet summer child. That's no scam. It even said right there in the message, this is totally not a scam. Stella with a ... Well, either way, I had no money, so I ignored it. Hehe. Shiggy, it's a good thing you didn't undergo cyberization. Huh? Really? Yes. If you had, you wouldn't even be able to tell that story after all. Alright then, I'll be off. Damn. Oh shit, I'm screwed, Tsubaki. I think I'm in trouble. I think I might have fallen in love. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Originally, I wanted to go after Comet. Actually, yeah, Comet would probably be the best person, because I believe she voted... Let's see, Comet voted for Sha Ming in both the first and second round. So, Sha Ming, very dangerously close. So yeah, let's get rid of Comet. There we go. Comet, Comet, Comet. We won't forget you. Sha Ming trying to collaborate with SQ? That'd be a good collaboration. She's tanky. But you smell like piss and have no friends, Sha Ming. Jonas casting doubt on Setsu, huh? I don't know, Jonas. I don't know, buddy. You had some, flack going your way there for a while. Ooh, now Remnant's my other detractor. Dang, all the intuition people hate me. We could defend Setsu to try and... Let's see, well, Setsu's kind of dangerous, though. No. Let's say nothing about Setsu. Ooh, quite a few people on the Setsu bandwagon, huh? Alright, Shiggy's defending Setsu. So is Otomi. So is SQ. That's a lot. That's a lot. Jonas is looking pretty strange. I'll jump on that bandwagon. He was the other most voted person. Stella thinks so as well. Ooh, and no one came to his defense. Ooh, that's a shame, buddy. Yuriko casting blame on Sha Ming. Holy crap, she is insanely offensive. Woo! Okay, yeah, I gotta stop that. That is a huge target being put on Sha Ming there. No one else came to his defense. Shigemichi making small talk? Yeah, go have at it, buddy. I'll take that. Aw, Setsu. You have no romantic stories to tell, but the feeling of wanting to open your heart to someone? Aw, that's cute. Okay, let's go after Jonas. Huge stonks. Xiaoming still had... Ooh, I had a couple votes myself. Okay, so Gina voted for me. Remnant voted for me. Gina's kind of whatever, but Remnant's a little... That's a little concerning. And Yuriko decided to go after Setsu. And kind of went off of Xiaoming, so that's good. So who voted for Xiaoming? Rikio, who's the guard. And Otomi. Okay. Okay. Might want to go after Rikio then, because Rikio attacking Xiaoming would actually be dangerous. Remnant... I don't think Remnant's very dangerous offensively, nor is Gina. So I might have to look after my buddy here. Let's see. Remnant... Well, I mean, you got decent logic and performance, but you have crap charisma. So even if you do attack me and if I stay silent, I might be fine. The only worry, of course, is Gina. That'd be the biggest worry. If she jumped on that bandwagon, which she might. Maybe if I defend Gina. Oh, another event. Hey, it's my buddy for now, Xiaoming. What's up, guy? Xiaoming presents the Gnosia Cup. Who gets the honor? Stay tuned to find out. Okay, so like, how about we get rid of Otomi? Feels like a good place to start. I disagree. I super duper disagree. I think we need to get rid of Rikio. Let's get rid of Rikio. The note? What note? Xiaoming's notes. Oh, did that imply that I had to go along with him? I didn't know that meant I had to go along with whatever he wanted. Because, like, there was that time where Rikio... no, wait, Rikio's was something different. I misremembered. I messed up. Well, I mean, if we get out of this alive, it's a buttload of XP. Darn. Oh, well. Alright, what happens if I try to maybe cover Gina, maybe? Make us that way she's less likely to vote for me. Well, I mean... Let's see where things go. Let's see where things go. Maybe if people don't like Gina, that might be better for me. Setsu casting some lies on SQ. Kagrushka attacking Yuriko. So that's 2 people that have attacked Yuriko. Problem is Remnant defends Yuriko. So me joining on that bandwagon is super risky. Yeah, she's got my build. Yeah. Yeah, that's risky. No, I don't know. That's risky. Well, Stella's kind of jumping on board with that too. Not voting results, discussion. What are Stella's stats? Ooh, decent logic. So, with Stella's high logic and decent performance and Kukrushka's high performance, that's kind of hitting Yuriko's both trust and her likability quite a bit. Those are actually 2 people that are hitting her pretty good. So maybe I'll go ahead and agree. Crap. I stayed quiet. It worked. It super worked. Stella defended me. Shigi's got my back too. Woo! Woo! I'm glad Gina's got low stats. I got that charm, baby. Ooh, okay, that's 2 people going after me. Remnant's got decent. A lot of people defended me though, and you got like no charisma, right? Yeah, you got no charisma. You got nothing. And then Gina immediately attacks. So I know Shigi and Setsu will come to my defense. So, should I still say something to defend myself? Because I know Setsu and Shigi's gonna come to my defense. Would it be better to still say nothing? You let the defense train roll? Okay. So, I'll say nothing. Thank you, Setsu. SQ's got my back too. And so does Shigi. Yes! Alright. I am so likable. I'm so charming. Okay. Let's try and hit Yuriko. Oh, there goes my buddy. Dane. Rest in piss. Very true. Burp, 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 burp. Dang, what a shame. What a shame. I guess I should have maybe covered and defended Sha Ming. No, because I was kind of in the red. I'm still good. Adios, muchacho. All right. Stella's a friend. Let's try and get Stella on my side. Hey, girl. All right. I can get rid of either Remnant or Yuriko. Unfortunately, I kind of pissed both of them off. Yuriko's the most dangerous one. But it's also suspicious that I voted for her and she still got eliminated. So the ideal option would be getting rid of Yuriko, but I think because of the current circumstances, I might want to get rid of Remnan. As unfortunate as it is to get rid of the precious boy. If I defended her, yeah. Yeah, let's get rid of Remnan. Good night, sweet prince. Something weird about Gina? Some okay charm. Let me wait and see if anyone else jumps on her. Alright, she refutes immediately. Who comes to her defense? Setsu. And SQ. Okay, I'm glad I stayed quiet. I unfortunately have a bit of a powerful enemy. All right. Yuriko on Stella. Stella had a very, very bad first day. She legit almost got voted out. You got some decent charm. Interesting, okay. Shigemichi, okay. Yeah, let's join in on the defense. Because I know Setsu's got my back. I know Shigi's got my back. If I get Stella on my side, who is on friend level, that'd be a lot of people on my defense. Setsu's got my back, so... Ooh, Yuriko attacking Setsu. That's some damage. Alright, Shigi defends Setsu. Let's go ahead and join in on that. Otomi's on the Setsu, okay. Ooh, okay. Interesting, okay. Oh, and Stella's wary of Setsu. Ooh. Hold on. So SQ and Yuriko attack Setsu and Kakrushka. That's 3 people attacking Setsu, and me joining Setsu's defense is 3 people defending Setsu. But if I maybe get swayed and vote for Setsu, Gina would be the ideal one. No, Setsu's a strong ally. But at the same time, I don't know if I would want her near the end. I would want Gina near the end because Gina's very weak. Setsu's pretty dangerous. I'm gonna stay quiet for now. Can I cast doubt on someone? If I can survive this, I can eliminate Setsu, maybe? Because then that wouldn't make me look suspicious. Really, I would want to eliminate Yuriko. I could maybe cover Yuriko. Yeah, what if I did that? What if I covered Yuriko so that way I could eliminate her the next night, this night? I could do that. Let's do that. Let's cover her and let the Setsu and whoever else was being voted, suspected, whatever. Let's see. What was everything happening? Gina's suspicious, Stella's suspicious, and Setsu's suspicious. It's not looking good for Setsu. I can defend Yuriko, vote for Setsu, and that would get rid of 2 people. Gina being my detractor is not a huge threat. Stella being my friend and having my back is good. Shigemichi having my back is good. Which means I could start turning the tide on... Ooh, the only problem is... SQ, Kakrushka, and Otomi are very likable people. Ooh. Yeah, SQ is very charming. so is Otomi. And so is Kakrushka. Oh, that's rough, actually. Oh, that's rough. Yuriko's such a huge threat, though. But she could be a powerful ally. In terms of offense, Otomi's got high logic. Kakrushka's got high performance. And SQ also has high performance. Ooh, boy. The people left alive. Oh boy, this is tough. This is super tough. Who's alive with high intuition? Is there anyone? Kakrushka. Kakrushka's got high intuition. And so does Yuriko. Mother effer. And Yuriko has voted for me before. All right. Hello. Hi, Ryosuke. Hey, we got similar names. Kakrushka, Otomi, and Yuriko. I agree. Yeah, those three are all in the I agree. Those are definitely my biggest threats. So maybe I should defend Setsu to try and keep Setsu alive. And that's not a lie either. So I won't trigger any intuition. That would be the safer bet. And then we can vote for Yuriko, maybe. Let's do that. So let's cover Setsu. Yuriko argues against that. Kakrushka. And it's not good. That's not looking good for Setsu. That is not looking good. Okay. Ooh, who to vote for? Ooh. How's it going with me? I got a rough round. This is a rough round. Some very dangerous people are alive. And I have dangerous people against me as well as for me. So I'm playing the imposter right now, so it's tricky. The only other person besides Setsu and Stella who's been called suspicious is Gina. And Gina is a detractor against me. I guess I gotta vote for Gina. I think I vote for Gina and I eliminate Yuriko. I think that's gonna be my best bet. Dane. And Otomi voted against me. Dane. Dane. Let's see. Shigemichi voted against Yuriko. That's interesting. Very interesting. No one voted for Kukrushka or Otomi. Dane. Okay, I think I still go with my original plan. Get rid of Yuriko. Otomi may attack me, but I still got Shiggy and Stella on my side. Gina might join the attack, but Gina's very weak. Gina's not a threat. As far as I know, Kukrushka doesn't suspect me. I don't know how SQ feels about me, but I think we go with that. You'll see us all again. Bye, Setsu. Ooh. Stella! Hey, yo, what up, Stella? Wondering if I was around? I do be around. Tsubaki, are you not too tired? I was worried about you during the discussions. Yeah, it's rough. Collaborate? Yes, please collaborate with me. Yes. Thank you. All right. Get rid of Yuriko. Okay. Let's stay quiet and see. Kukrushka's casting doubt on Gina. That's good. That's good. Because she's also my enemy. So if I hop on that bandwagon, and if we vote out Gina, I can eliminate Otomi. And that still leaves me with Stella and Shigemichi on my side. So then my only threats are Kukrushka and SQ, which unfortunately they are both very tanky individuals. But I have a shot, especially since I have a collaborator. Sucks that I lost Xiaoming this early. If I had Xiaoming right now, oh, things would be looking so good for me. Let's jump on that bandwagon. I agree. What is Kukrushka's performance, right? That's her offensive stat? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm also building up performance too. So yeah, we are attacking Gina's likability. Yeah. Okay, this works. This is good. SQ's with the defense. Ooh, and Gina not trusting Kukrushka. Kukrushka's super tanky. I don't gotta say nothing. Gina's very weak on offense. I don't gotta say nothing. Shigemichi's doing it for me. My man. So is Stella. This is good. Ooh, okay, yeah. Everyone's the little mute Russian girl. I'm gonna stay silent. I know Stella's got my back. There we go. Thank you, Stella. And Shiggy's should have my back too. Yes. Oh, we buddies all right, buddy. You're my guy, buddy. Kukrushka trying to collaborate with Shiggy, okay. Okay, they're collaborating. That might be a problem later down the road. It's the final round. And we can cast doubt on Gina. Stella joining in with me. What's her offensive stat? Logic. And she's got decent performance. Yeah, we're hitting her everywhere. This is good. This is good. So is Kukrushka. SQ with the defense. Okay. All right. Vote for Gina. Who's the other? Oh yeah, Tommy. Yeah, Tommy voted for me. Yeah. And that's my next public enemy. Now the only thing is, if I eliminated Otomi during the night, that would be suspicious. But if I go after SQ, going after SQ might be better. Either SQ or Kukrushka. Wait, who collaborated? Shiggy collaborated with who? Was it SQ or Kukrushka? It was Kukrushka. Okay. Maybe I should get rid of Kukrushka then. Because, yeah, Shiggy needs someone to vote for. And he won't obviously vote for Kukrushka. So, yeah, that's what we do. That is what we do. We get rid of Kukrushka in the night. So, good night, Gina. Bye, Felicia. Alright, Stella and I are friends. Let's make friends with Shiggy. Make sure we keep things friendly with him. Exactly, yeah, she's very hard to vote for. So is Otomi, but with Otomi putting their sights on me, it's very suspicious for me to get rid of her. So yeah, this is the 5D chess play. How about we play some video games? My man, we're already doing it. All right, goodbye, Kukrushka. So that leaves me with 2 people to still vote for me and defend me. And the biggest threat is Otomi. And it's a coin flip on whether SQ jumps on that or not. But if Stella and Shiggy can also agree on either SQ or Otomi, that's three of us. That's an automatic win. It's great having the guard on my back. I don't gotta say nothing. Thanks, guys. Okay, so we defend... Let's defend Stella. Awesome. Shiggy's also defending Stella. Good, good, good. Continue defending Stella because that's my buddy. Round 4. All right, Shiggy, Stella, I need one of you 2 to go on offensive. There we go. Thank you. SQ, we're attacking SQ. Go ahead and hit SQ. Ooh, Shiggy's defending SQ. Okay, okay. We might have a tie here. Nope, we're good. We're good. Despite being buddies, Shiggy still voted for SQ. Heck yeah. Yeah, getting a coalition really helped. Okay, so we got rid of SQ. Who do I eliminate tonight? Stella's got my back. Otomi doesn't have my back. So for whatever reason, let's see. Well, the problem is Shiggy's the guard. Shiggy is the guard. I gotta get rid of Shiggy because he's the guard. So that way Stella and I can vote for Otomi. Because even if Otomi votes for me, Stella's got my back. Because I collaborated with her. So there's no way that Otomi could potentially win. So I gotta get rid of Shiggy. I got to. But yeah, go ahead and tell me who you would pick, Piggy. I'm committing to getting rid of Shiggy, but I'm still curious on who you would pick. Shiggy's got to go. Bye, Felicia. Alright. Cast out on Otomi. And then Stella's got my back. And then I agree to that. I almost casted Delt on Stella. I almost did that by accident. Let's start the vote. Bye, beluga whale. We freaking did it. Woo! Oh boy, woo! That was something. Woo! Knowing, hate, trust, likability, and having a better understanding of how charm, logic, and performance all work now, this has made a huge difference. Look at that XP, baby. Woo! Ooh, and Comet was the guardian angel. Nice, nice. What, how did we get rid of Comet? Was that, did I eliminate Comet? Chippy, and then Jonas, Xiaoming, Setsu. Yeah, I eliminated Comet. Yeah. I ate them. She died. She's red. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Red means dead. Yeah, that's right. And the game. Okay. That is all that I have time for, but let's just go ahead and set up the next thing. If I go with crew, I don't know. I'm doing very good with Gnosia, actually. I could be another Gnosia. Especially with my build right now, that's not too shabby. No, I want to change it up. I want to change it up. So we'll do normal crew next time. I'll keep the 15 people because that's some really good XP. Wow, yeah, we could do 6 Gnosias. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. That is really hard to pull off. That really is. Definitely having a high intuition, definitely. You gotta have a high intuition for that because you gotta know who the Gnosias are. You got to. So like, if I wanted to go, maybe if I just wanted to XP farm, maybe I would respec and get a lot of points in intuition. Six Gnosias. Wow, that's crazy with 6 Gnosias. Holy cow. That's like half the, that is slightly less than half the crew. You get the 2 guards. And you get your guardian angel. You don't get a guarantee on engineer or doctor. I don't think I want to do that. That is wild. That's super, super wild. Two strikes, that's true. That's super true. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Because even if you fail, this would still be a lot of XP, right? It would be even less XP if we got rid of Guardian Angel and Guard Duty. This... You know, I'm curious. If we made this as hard as possible... How much XP would I get if I still lost? I kind of want to test this. Not tonight, but I will. I do want to test this the next time I stream this. Someone among us is not human. This is wild. All right, return to title. Either you win and get a bunch of XP, or you lose relatively quickly and can try again. Yeah, and if I lose quickly but still get like a decent amount of XP, like that's not a bad idea for a quote-unquote farm. And actually, I could probably do this. I could maybe potentially try that off camera. So maybe I'll try that off camera and see how that works. And I do also want to take a closer look at other possible XP efficient setups as well. So that's yeah, I'll play with that a little bit off camera. And if I get like a juicy event or something, I might go ahead and like stop it there maybe. But Piggy, thank you very much for joining the stream. I know you had a migraine, so we're all done. You can now go rest that pretty little head of yours. Media, Ryosuke, whether you guys are still here or not, thank you for stopping by as well. I will be streaming tomorrow morning, playing some Lies of Peace. So if you're available in the American morning time or the European like early evening-ish time, I will be streaming Lies of Peace. So check me out then. I'm about to enter the swamp of Lies of P. So that is going to be a very entertaining and potentially very difficult area. So have fun watching me suffer. This was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I am surprised at how well I did, but now understanding the stats, that has given me room. So yeah, I'm very excited to play more of this, and I'm playing more Gnosia. Doing very good as Gnosia. I might maybe lean more on Gnosia a little bit. So future Gnosia streams, expect maybe a little bit more Gnosia. But I'll go ahead and let you all have yourself a good evening. We will go ahead and raid. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see. Cadaver is live. Udaiko is live. Fluffle is live. Probably raid Fluffle. Oh, there's Media. You know what? Media have been so supportive. Let's go ahead and raid Media. So glad the how to play section exists. Yeah. I wonder how early we unlocked that. Unable to raid Media at this time. Oh, really? Did they just start? Hold on. When did Media start? Oh, they did just start. That might be why. Let me try again just to maybe see if there was a bug. It says we are unable to raid Media at this time. Yeah, okay. Then let's raid Fluffle then. Give Fluffle some love and support. And they're streaming with Udai and Crow anyways. There we go. Alright, have a good night, everyone. We'll see you all in the next stream or the next YouTube video. Keep an eye on the YouTube channel for some very funny shorts and whatnot. I think right now, doing some Lies of P shorts. So if you're missing the Lies of P stream, check out the clips on YouTube because those have been pretty funny and entertaining. There's definitely some more to enjoy there. So, bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Have a good night, everyone.